The Commuter Sling 2.0 is the bigger brother to the Transit Sling. And although it is bigger than the Transit Sling, it is still what I would consider an extremely compact and discreet backpack. So when I'm looking at a sling bag or a backpack, I'm trying to pick a bag that blends in extremely well. What I don't want to do is have massive bags that stand out and make people question, hey, why does that guy have a backpack in public? You don't want to look weird, you want to blend into your surroundings. And I try to pick a bag that I think that a college student or someone like me, a father with toddlers, young kids, would just carry to have some everyday gear with them. I don't want to be raising alarms for people that I'm around in public. I think the Commuter Sling, although it is bigger than the Transit Sling, does a good job of keeping itself compact. It allows you to carry some more gear than the Transit Sling, but it still blends in extremely well. And I know one of the questions everybody's gonna wanna know is how big of a rifle can you fit in this bag? What kind of barrel lengths can you expect to fit in here? So we're gonna dive into that. We're gonna answer these questions. And then Leo, one of our team members, is gonna dive over his personal loadout in the shop. So let's talk a little bit about this bag. So you've got a front compartment in here and there is MOLLE webbing. Again, we'll dive into that later. So this front compartment can fold completely out. You have a middle compartment here, which I will show you guys. It looks like that. There is some loop over here as well that you could put some Velcro accessories if you wanted. And then there's the concealed carry compartment on this side. And oftentimes when people want to carry a sidearm, this is where they will put their sidearm. So I'm going to show you real quick how I would personally carry a rifle. So I would typically throw a rifle in this particular compartment. I know that technically this is the concealed carry compartment. However, this is more suited for the rifle itself. So I have my 7.5-inch 300 blackout right here. It does have a Law Tactical folder on it. And this gun does fit in this bag. And I'm just gonna show you what that would look like real quick. So we'll just kind of tuck this in. I normally point the muzzle kind of at an angle in order to fit this really well. I keep the zipper on this side on my far left kind of around the curve there. And then the other zipper, I just bring it around to meet. And we'll close up that concealed carry section as well real quick. So as you can see right there, we've got a 7.5-inch 300 blackout with a 20-round magazine on tap inside of this bag. Doesn't look conspicuous, it's not too heavy, fits extremely well. So as far as maximum barrel lengths, the biggest gun that I have comfortably fit inside of this bag is 8.3 inches, and that's very snug, and it's going to depend inside of this compartment on what muzzle device you have on your rifle. When we're talking about some extra passive protection, the other cool thing about this bag that I really like in the concealed carry section is the fact that you can purchase a premier body armor panel off of our website. This particular one here is the BPP 9017. It's specifically built to fit this bag. There's a Velcro section down here and it kind of goes into this secret section. This side goes against your body. You would just slide that into place, reach that Velcro up around, and just kind of push that together. And now you've got a body armor panel that will stop most handguns and even some shotguns and things like that discreetly in your bag. So it's some passive protection without adding too much bulk. And the important reason for that is the fact that you can still use the concealed carry section here without having the armor make it impossible to do that. So the next thing that I'll say is if you didn't want to carry a rifle but you wanted to carry a pistol, one of the things that I have done a lot is take, for example, my Masada in a sidecar holster, and I'll put some hook on the back of this, and that will just simply clip down into this section. And if you have a sling bag like this, you can sling it around your body. There's a quick tab right here that you can pull. So as this is coming around my body, I can pull that tab and reach right in while it's still on my body and pull out a full-size handgun. Because I'm using my sidecar, I also have a reload right here. So the other option, if you're looking to carry magazines and you are carrying a rifle like the 7.5-inch 300 blackout that I have here, is you could use any of our various magazine shingles, stick it right in the back component there, and because it's a sling bag, it will, as you rotate around your body, give you perfect access to a reload. You'll be able to reload extremely quickly. And we do have a couple variations of these shingles. This is 2 rifle mag, 1 pistol. So I've got my Glock 19 extended mag here, 2 30-round 5.56 mags. You could have our triple rifle shingle, which I currently have with my 300 blackout magazines. And we also have a quad pistol shingle, which you could use for Uzi mags, Colt mags, many other 9mm mags like Glock 19, 17 mags, even some 40 cal and things like that. So these are very versatile. So that's just an accessory that we also have on our website, along with that body armor panel and these bags, in order to create this ecosystem for you to be able to carry your bag successfully, have all the gear that you want on tap. So because of all these features and the fact that this is a very capable bag, even though it's a little larger than a transit sling, I still think it's extremely discreet. It's one that's not going to stand out as you're out traveling around in public. I added it to our website for those reasons. And we also have the shingles, we've got the armor panels and all that stuff, because what I want to do is make it extremely easy for you guys to create an ecosystem around your backpack, something that can carry all of your gear without raising alarms from other people. And for that reason, we've got this bag and all these accessories on our website. So we're gonna get over to Leo in the shop. He's gonna dive into his EDC loadout.
What's up guys, I'm Leo. This is my Commuter Sling and this is the loadout that I carry in it. In the Commuter Sling, I carry a bleeding control kit. If you're going to be putting holes in stuff, you need to be able to plug them, especially if there's an innocent bystander. This is something that everybody needs to carry. I have it down here just because if I'm at work, sometimes I'll throw my EDC in here, and there's plenty of room with the hook and loop and the space given that it'll hold an appendix holster of pretty much whatever type you want. Everything expands in here, so you can fit, I think, up to a bicycle helmet, whatever in here, so there's plenty of room. Moving into the center pocket is my magazine loadout. For EDC, I carry a double mag pouch, a couple of pistol mags, and then on the magazine shingle, I'll keep 3 magazines in here, loaded, ready to go. I mean, if you need it, there is some attachment points in here to put either a laptop or notebook or whatever you want. Sometimes I'll just keep a notebook in there, and then off to the side here, I keep like a book or just random things that you want to keep in here. Typically that would be where my books and stuff go. In the main pouch is where I'll keep my folding rifle. And this pouch is actually pretty convenient because whenever it hangs off the front of you, they use these little clips here that hook to the bag. It keeps it from falling off the front of you. Everything stays right at arm's grasp, right in front of you whenever you need to use it, God forbid. And then I have a 8.3 300 blackout, one of my build rifles that, yeah, it should be more than enough for anything I run into. So between that and an EDC, this bag pretty much carries everything that you should need should you ever need a defensive loadout. In this bag, you have 2 different sleeves. That you have one on the side closest to your back, and it's well padded, and it'll definitely keep you from feeling everything through it. But you can put your armor either on this side, or if you're going to have it off your back, you can also slip it in this pouch as well, and they're both full depth. So whatever armor you can fit or you can buy that'll fit in here, it should carry just fine. But there's definitely plenty of room for armor in here. If you really wanted to be creative, I mean, you can carry a 15-inch laptop in the front side, so using the straps and whatnot, if you really wanted to, you could also have it up front. I mean, there's tons of room for armor. One of the things I really like about this pack, if you were to carry a rifle with you every day, the sling pack is definitely one of the faster options for deployment, I would say, because the sling in a bag comes around. You rip on this little pull strap here and everything comes open really fast. I mean, it's lightning fast, especially whenever it's right on the front of you. Some of the cons though, this rifle it's fairly heavy and you're gonna feel it on one sling. Now, it is really convenient. I can grab it, throw it over just one shoulder and walk from my vehicle into work, but At the same time, I wouldn't want to go to an amusement park or some place that you're going to have this on your back for a long time. Yeah, it's going to beat you to death if you're carrying it all day. Now, there are some things that help with that. There is a secondary strap here that you can triangulate your sling. It helps take some of the weight off your shoulder and puts a little more weight on your hips and your back. But at the same time, I still think if I was to carry this thing for long periods of time, like if it was going for a hike or something like that, you would definitely want a bigger pack. This thing is really fast though. I mean, if you're walking from your vehicle into the grocery store or something, or if you're walking from your vehicle into work, this is definitely the fastest and easiest way to deploy a rifle that I've found. So as long as you have a folding stock or something comparable in size. So this is a very quick pack. So for all the cons with this pack, it is still my choice for EDC. It is a normal size as far as backpacks go, but and for what I use it for, I think just the ability to get your rifle out quickly and deploy it really quickly, it's a no-brainer. It's the fastest one. It comes around onto your chest quickly. If you have armor in here, it's going to defend you much quicker than a normal backpack would, or if you had kit on. This is much more convenient as far as rapid deployment, and it's just easier to grab personally. It's not huge, it's not really heavy. It would be my first choice as far as daily carrying. It's a good pack. I recommend it.
Closing out this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Commuter Sling and why I chose to add it to our website. And when I'm looking at the Commuter Sling and I'm thinking about the pros and cons, there's quite a few of the benefits that I'd like to list out first. First of all, it is about the size as the EDC Ready Pack, and I'm gonna hold these two up just so you can see. So you're essentially getting about the same size bag, but you're getting a sling bag with the Commuter Sling. Now there's pros and cons to that, but I'm gonna focus first on the benefits. Benefits of running a sling bag like the Commuter Sling is just simply the speed of deployment. So you're able to actually bring the bag around your body, deploy a weapon of your choice without the bag leaving your body. When we're looking at the EDC Ready Pack, oftentimes if I want to draw a rifle out of this bag, I either have to remove one of the buckles on the straps down here and drop one of the straps, sling it around my body, kind of like a sling bag, or I have to take the entire bag off of my body to get to the main compartment. And I'm not going to be one to argue and say that that makes this bag useless, but if speed of deployment is your main concern, a sling bag with a single strap on the back is definitely going to be far faster to deploy your weapon. The other thing that I really like when we're considering sling bags is it's a little bit bigger than the Transit Sling. And as you guys can see, because it's bigger, you're gonna fit a larger rifle if that's something you wanna carry. Whereas the Transit Sling is going to mostly fit a 5-inch or smaller carbine. The Commuter Sling can fit a carbine up to 7.5, sometimes 8.5 inches, depending on the muzzle device that you're running on your particular build. Now there are a couple different downsides of the single sling style bag, the biggest one being comfort. If you're looking at carrying a reasonably sized load for any amount of time, something like the EDC Ready Pack is definitely gonna be better for you. If you're keeping your load very mild and it's more lightweight and you carry for shorter distances and shorter time periods, the Commuter Sling is probably a solid option for you as well. Now in those chances and those times when you are getting fatigued from carrying this bag, you can also sling it off your body and carry it with the grab handle on the side. And I think that's another pro of this particular bag. So overall, for a fast deployment bag, something that you can carry around everywhere, and it looks more discreet than a traditional backpack, the Commuter Sling is a solid option for people looking for that. And again, if you're looking for a more traditional backpack to carry heavier loads, we have the EDC Ready Pack, the Gamut 2.0, and a Last Call pack that might check all those boxes off for you. So guys, if you found this video helpful, please leave us a comment down below, like, subscribe, share this video with a friend who is getting into the world of bag guns. And also check out our website. All the links will be down in the description. One of the best ways you can pay it forward for us is to consider grabbing some gear off of our website. That is what helps us continue to make these videos and educate you guys about different topics. So if you found it helpful, consider jumping over to our website. All the links are down in the description. Guys, we appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one.